3 weeks later. We'll be getting dark soon. We'll be getting sunset soon. Oh god, butt ass butt.
How is it, Raiden?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote-controlled rocket.
We will get you in safely
To a remote-controlled rocket.
Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiden?
Doctor.
Remember the 2 procedures to maintain your body.
My new cyborg body.
Seizing
My cyborg ass
nanowaves
booty.
From your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
What? Excuse me, doctor?
Their combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I'm
doctor,
authorized to offer you
you're getting
upgrades
weird on
and
me,
services
but alright.
in exchange for it.
How generous.
Hit. How generous.
Capitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
I see land.
Green lights out closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Move the table a little bit.
We have time for a quick
And the
briefing.
camera a
I
little
know you missed
bit.
that,
There you
but
go.
I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor.
Kevin!
Objectives, of course, are enter Khaiza, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file.
Alright, guys. Let me relax a bit. Peace out, guys.
No way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
That's why they called
Andrei
us.
Dolzaev, leader
called
of the occupation
us.
forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Mani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could
The
destabilize
Mani's
the entire
killers.
region.
Armani's killers.
Our immediate problem?
Whatever, I don't know how many dead. Shit.
Believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out.
Oh
just
man, we got like 1 viewer now.
Sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Ready for extraction. Oh man. That is freaking dope. That is dope. Action ass action shot. Screw you, Michael Bay. Raiden. Raiden. Okay.
Raiden, you landed safely, huh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions.
Head to indicated waypoint. Aw, we can't climb up that. Oh yeah, we can do codec calls. Ooh, a kitty. Look at this ninja ass kitty. Ninja ass kitty. Oh man, I finished all my chickpeas. It was so good. It was so good. I want more. God, dude. God, my guys. Last night, when family came over to celebrate my graduation from NJCU, everybody brought like killer ass food, and killer isn't like a good thing, but also a bad thing because they're like rich foods. So everybody brought that. Everybody brought like biryani or like fried rice type of stuff. One family brought in noodles and chickpeas. Another one brought God, dude. Another family brought in some cheese kebabs and some mango. Haven't tasted the mangoes yet because they're not ripe or northern enough. But God, dude, I miss my mango. And we also got a cake, and the cake was godlike. It was a graduation cake. It was a vanilla cake with a whipped cream frosting filling. It was so delicious. I wish I could have another, man. God damn it. God damn it, I wish I had my sweets. Alright, so we can, so like Metal Gear games, you can go to your codex and talk to people via communication system or via headquarters. Like if you want to talk to Ocelot, you want to talk to Meryl, you can do those. So we can we can call up the 4 peoples there, the 4 people that are helping us out.
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood.
Understood.
Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
Hell yeah, you got a lot of electrolytes, boy. They got a lot of electrolytes.
Hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe and stay focused on your mission.
Can we
There
do
is
it
always
again?
a chance the MQ was spotted before your drop-off. I would not be surprised if hostile cyborgs were already en route to your position.
A little welcoming party wouldn't be so bad. I could use a warm-up.
Enough with the attitude, Raiden. It's time to be serious.
Serious.
This is no game. I need you to focus. Many people are counting on you, and I don't just mean here at Maverick.
You don't need to remind me of that.
Good. The last thing we need is another clever cowboy shipped back to us in pieces. The codec is fine. Just be sure you are serious on the battlefield. Your enemies will be.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Raiden, we are clear on the rules of engagement, yes?
Clear enough. I can use deadly force against any hostile elements. Hostile cyborgs, I can strike first.
Basically, yes. The actual rules of engagement is more specific. A long list of no's. But you have the idea.
You want to recap the highlights for me?
No weapons prohibited
So
by
this has like,
international treaty.
if you
No use of
if you
force
have watched
against non-combatants,
Amazing's Tales of
especially
Berseria
officials or
stuff,
anyone with political
this
power
has
who may be needed for
a lot of
negotiations.
like
No use of force
inter-dialogue
against any unarmed hostile seeking to surrender.
within
And
them.
no
But then
use
again,
of
it's
force
Metal Gear,
against
so
any
they always gotta have
non-cyborg
that shtick.
combatants without prior verbal warning.
And that includes Dolzaev?
Dolzaev.
But this should not be a problem.
Dolzaev.
Any non-cyborg is little threat to you, Dolzaev included. Besides, we have no signs of any non-cyborg hostiles anywhere in the area. Not even one. We think Dolzaev is working alone with Desperado here. In any case, that is the ROE. Otherwise, deadly force is authorized only in clear case of self-defense.
So basically, civilians off limits, human hostiles verbal warning, hostile cyborgs anything goes.
Yes, this is a conventional warfare scenario, so the rules are based on the Hague Convention.
Yeah, sounds pretty standard. Still good to list out all the no-nos before things get
No-nos.
ROEs that only specify who you can engage require too much judgment. They make it harder to remain focused on battle.
Duh. This is why most militaries' ROEs list negatives, not positives. The few that take the other approach, I pity their soldiers the questions they face. Oh, and for our purposes, UGs are considered the same as hostile cyborgs.
Copy that.
We have no rules about property damage, but keep it
Oh my
minimal,
sweet
yes?
Jesus, they keep
It
on
just
talking.
makes us look bad.
They
Anything
keep on
standing in your
talking.
way, trees, streetlights, this is fine. But there's no reason to damage
we gotta do
civilian
this.
homes, or to go snooping
It's part of
around
lore.
Goes without saying.
You're familiar with your new body now. Then let's begin. Slash at something. A palm tree, perhaps. You're familiar with your new body now, yes? Then let's slash it.
Okay.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Khaiza's men showed up. The streets got pretty hot after that.
Alright, let me open
Definitely
the
gonna
lights.
see a few
Let me
civilian
open the light in my room.
casualties here.
It is
Luckily, it
getting
looks
dark.
like most of them got out of the city before
Open
things
the
got
lights.
bad. They've basically got control of the entire town and are using the refinery as their HQ.
And that's why we're hitting the plant.
Keep in mind, those cyborgs are contractors. For most of these guys, this is just a job. In theory, once you eliminate the commanding officer, they should scatter pretty quickly.
Oh. Excuse me.
Kev, let's go over everything we have on Desperado.
Oh god.
Roger that.
Let me be
Let's
comfy.
see here. Desperado Enforcement LLC. Registered in the U.S., Delaware.
Makes sense. The U.S. doesn't regulate PMCs too closely.
Looks
get
like
comfy,
almost
guys.
all of their actual business is
Wanna
handled
see me
outside the state,
lounging?
though. Says here their financials are handled by a separate company based in
There
St.
you
Kitts
go.
and Nevis.
The preferred tax haven of megacorps everywhere.
Probably why they incorporated in Delaware in the first place. Loose tax laws. Funneling it all through the Caribbean must help with the money laundering, though. There's still a lot we don't know about them, but they've definitely been starting a lot of fires lately. They're a PMC in name only. What a name it is. Guess
where
War
am I?
Profiteers
Where's the fan?
Incorporated was taken. But that's their business. In a nutshell, target war-torn nations on the road to peace. Reignite conflicts and walk off with all the cash that was earmarked for reconstruction. They also
Raise
have
the
ties to the
microphone level
drug
a little
trade,
bit. A
human
little
trafficking.
bit.
Sounds like a real class act.
Okay. Alright.
We've confirmed 3 key captains in Desperado. Their code names
Sorry, I
are
didn't
all
listen to your
Wind
dialogue, Kevin.
The captain
I was
presiding
fixing
over this
everything.
crew is called Mistral.
Cyborg?
Yep. All 3 have got custom-made bodies. Collectively, they're known as the Winds of Destruction.
The what? They all have action figures too?
You're one to talk, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Who told you?
Who told you?
Courtney. Now that sounds like an action figure.
I didn't choose it, trust me.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I doubt the Winds of Destruction picked their names either. Different cultures use
Stay
language
silent.
differently, even ones with a decent command of English. As you can attest, Mr. LB.
Mr. LB.
Looks like a war zone out here.
The palace cleared out quick when Dulce were definitely... Luckily, it looks they've basically...
And that's what
Keep in theory...
looks like a war zone.
Okay, so that's it.
Luckily, they've
And that-
keep in mind, in theory...
How we doing, Courtney?
You're looking good
Courtney.
on our end. GPS and audio-visual feed coming in fine. Energy consumption?
Oh, you know that reminds me. This
Damage
chick looks
levels,
like the girl
blood
from
pressure, brain waves, blood
from that
sugar.
one platinum
Check,
game,
check,
Vanquish.
check. All this monitoring.
I always
equipment,
wanted to
got
get
a better view than
Vanquish.
If I was standing right next to you. Anyway, I'll be saving all your data automatically anytime something important happens in the field. But contact me anytime you want a manual save.
Copy that. Good to hear that hasn't changed with this new body.
Yep, the basic system's exactly the same. So, did you want to save?
Oh, she's your save point.
And save complete. Simple, huh?
Copy. And glad to hear you're okay after Africa. That ambush was no joke.
Tell me about it. 3 armored vehicles should have been plenty for that job. And it would have been against any typical guerrilla force.
I keep asking myself,
Where would an anti-Imani faction get the cash to hire cyborgs?
Just doesn't add up. Maybe there's some intel I missed. A lead.
Better stick around, guys. You're missing a lot of this dialogue.
Coordinated better.
Friendly dialogue.
You can't think that way, Courtney. Not in this business. You did everything you could. Put it behind you and move on.
You're right. Thanks. Right. You need to save? No? What's up?
I wanted to follow up on our talk earlier about the stress that comes with the job. PMC work can be traumatic, even for non-combatants. If the pressure ever gets to be too much, have one of the ex-military there take over. Just...
I'm not doing that, Raiden. PMCs wield massive influence over international affairs. Abolishing SOP didn't change that. They need a better understanding of what they're mixed up in. The laws, politics, local cultures. Ex-military
Knuckles, knuckles. Knuckles, knuckles.
We need civilian voices like mine here too.
You're right. Just take care of yourself.
Don't worry. Africa was more than enough excitement for one lifetime. It's a good thing that limo was armored.
Yeah.
There you go.
Otherwise, you'd now be the world's clumsiest cyborg.
Let's keep you.
Hey, Cyborg Courtney could have been your partner. I might have saved your ass.
How? By spilling coffee all over the enemy?
Oh, come on. I'm not that... Oh, son of a...
What happened?
Please tell me that was a joke.
What?
What's up? No? Did you need anything else?
No, guess not. Just wanted to hear the sound of your voice.
Oh.
Save it for your wife, Raiden.
Yeah, save it for your wife. I said wife.
What's up? No? Did you need anything else?
No, just wanted to hear.
Oh.
Save it for your wife, Raiden. Which, Raiden's wife is, Rosa from Metal Gear 2 and Metal Gear 4. Yeah, she and Raiden have a kid named, Ellie or L? No, it was a boy. I know that. Because Raiden's name is Jack. That's just his code. Raiden is just his code name. But I know he has like a son. I just forgot his name. What was it? What was his name, chat? Thank you.
Bastards are using stealth cable
To
to
ambush you. Oh, I forgot to talk to the doctor.
Won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe parry at just the right moment to deflect an attack and explode. Parry at just the right moment to deflect an attack and expose your enemy to counterattack.
Bullseye. Simple slice action.
Parry at just the right moment to deflect an attack and expose your enemy to counterattack.
Bullseye. And that's it. That's it. Oh man, I forgot to talk to the doctor. Ooh, we haven't dropped frames now? The fuck?
Had your fill?
Is everything working
I
fine?
can take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Maybe because of the high octane action.
The tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
Alright, let me sit myself
Don't
back
forget
up.
the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts.
PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah. They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries need a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops
By another name, only all muscled up and less predictable.
but it makes you wonder. Where did
Okay.
Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
They're not that bad. Just loss of 10 frames.
Right. Vending
But it was
machines
still
full of
pretty big.
blood.
Easy
Wait, what?
there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Bit
Even for
cold,
you.
Raiden.
Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Increase the peace. No damage? Yes, yeah, buddy.